Absolutely love both characters. Welcome back to Spine with Erin D. I'm Erin D, and as always, I hope you're having a wonderful, magical time. We're back for another Disney's Heroes vs. Villains bracket series. I am really enjoying all these competitions. This week, up at the battle, it's going to be two teenagers who really went into their journeys, their adventures to save their families. On the one hand, we have Moana, and on the other, we have Ian. Both are fantastic. Of course, Moana comes from her own movie, Moana, and Ian comes to us from Onward. Absolutely love both characters. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about character design. I think both characters are from Pixar, so of course, they're stellar designs. Their colors are beautiful. Moana represents the island so well. They did such a beautiful job in the artistic abilities. I think Moana really does a beautiful job of her dress. Just the way they make her kind of seem fearless in her design. And on the other hand, looks like a really awkward teenager. He's a blue elf. I love his plaid shirt. Really gives him kind of the nerdy look that we're going for. Not that there's anything wrong with plaid. I do love it, but he wears it like a nerd. I think they're really a fun comparison because you got the very beautiful Moana and the awkward teenage boy who hasn't quite come into himself. Let's put it that way. All right, let's talk about their powers and their abilities. Moana, she doesn't have the traditional kind of magic, but she has something so much cooler. The ocean has chose her. She's a master wayfinder and sailor. She is just incredible in the ocean. And she has an unbreakable spirit, which I think is her greatest strength and really what we see gets her through the movie. On the other hand, Ian literally is a wizard in training. So he can do magical spells, he can make invisible bridges, and he goes from being afraid to drive a van to battling a dragon. I mean, this boy really goes through the journey. Now, let's talk about their iconic moments. Ian, I think his most iconic scene is with his brother and the invisible bridge. He really is so brave to step out into thin air and believe the bridge is there. After all, if he doesn't believe, it won't be there. And that's shown from the first part. Thankfully, Ian and his brother had tied a rope on Ian so he can pull him back up and they can try again. And I love his brother's faith in him. I really think that's what gives Ian the faith in himself is his brother.
Hey, you can do this.
Believe with every step. Oh, yeah!
And in the end, Ian sacrifices something so important to him to give his brother the moment with their father at the very end of the movie. It's so touching. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry for the spoiler.
No. You go and say goodbye.
What?
I could be. I never had a dad. But I always had you.
And for Moana, nothing beats the parting of the ocean. She faces the lava monster with nothing but love and a song. I think this shows true kindness because she walks through that parting sea to restore the heart to Fidi.
Let her come to me. I have crossed the horizon to find you. I know your name. They have stolen a heart from inside you. But this does not define you.
Both moments are very emotional in all these scenes. They really shook me up. It's hard to think of which one had a bigger moment or bigger sacrifice. I think walking into thin air and believing a bridge is there has to be absolutely terrifying. But Moana goes up against a lava monster with really nothing. She doesn't have magical abilities. So it's beautiful. And they're both very strong characters.
And now onto some pros and cons for each character. Starting with Moana, the Wayfinder. The pros: chosen leader. The ocean literally selected her to save the world because of the strength of her heart. Master Wayfinder. She can navigate vast, dangerous waters using only the stars and waves. No GPS required. Empathy as power. She defeated her villain not by fighting, but by seeing who she truly was and restoring her. Unbreakable spirit. Even when her demigod ally abandoned her, she found the courage to finish the mission alone. Her cons: no internal magic. Unlike her opponent, she cannot cast spells. She relies entirely on skill and the ocean's assistance. Self-doubt. She struggles deeply with the imposter syndrome, frequently questioning if she is worthy of the task. Impulsive actions. Her bravery sometimes leads her to rush into dangerous situations without a full plan. And now, for Ian Lightfoot, the Wizard. The pros: wizard potential. He is a natural magical prodigy, mastering complex spells like levitation and shielding in just days. Selfless heart. He gave up his only chance to meet his father so his brother could have the moment instead. Rapid growth. He went from being afraid to merge onto a highway to fighting a literal dragon in 24 hours. Logical thinker. He approaches problems with care and planning, often balancing out chaotic situations. The cons: crippling anxiety. His fear and awkwardness can paralyze him or stop him from taking necessary risks. Staff dependency. Without his wizard staff and a phoenix gem, his magical abilities are completely unusable. Overcautiousness. His desire to play it safe and follow the rules can sometimes hold back the adventure.
So it's time to cast your vote. Is it going to be in for Ian, who learns to trust the magic inside himself? Or is it to Moana, who really never gives up, has this amazing ability and amazing strength to do what's right despite all the odds and all the things against her? She literally fights a lava monster. I mean, it's crazy. I love both these movies. They have such great lessons in them about Moana being strong and believing in yourself. But Ian, too, he had to believe in himself to make the magic come out. And I love that family is such a part of both their journeys. And it's so important to them both. But there can only be one winner, and that's going to be up to you guys in the comments below. Please comment. Is it Ian or is it Moana? Who is going on to the next round? Who is the hero who has stolen your heart and gets your vote? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, find a reason to smile today. Bye, everybody.